Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name's Deb Russick, and today we are playing Vanilla Valheim. At the end of our last stream, we had gotten to the point where we have some metal in our inventory. I believe it's right there. We have 21 pieces of tin ore. But we need a way to smelt it, to turn it into actual tin metal, so that we can use it to make things. Since the end of yesterday's stream, I spent some time offline gathering some resources to stock up this new base that we built here. So you can see that if I look at my storage, I have large amounts of all kinds of materials. This is lesser amounts. And I've expanded the storage a little bit over here to have room for lots of other things. Some meat, veggies, some fruits, sweet things, all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, we're going to go back into the Black Forest and look at the things we need to build a smelter. But first we've got a few things to take care of. I step outside my door here and come up to my bees. You can see that our friend the bear has reappeared over there at the edge of the Black Forest. This was the same bear we fought the last time. And in fact, while I was doing my gathering of materials, this bear also reappeared. He came over and started hassling me. So I had to kill him off the second time, and now he's sitting over there just asking me to kill him off a third time. This is good, because it means we're going to be able to gather the resources that he drops and probably be able to build some of those pieces of the bear armor I'd like to show you. So we're going to take care of that pretty early on. And then we'll take a look at a few other things. But mostly we want to head back into the Black Forest and see if we can find what we need. So once again, we're getting ready to fight a bear. The bears are still vulnerable to fire arrows. And I need to make sure I'm restocked on my food. Make sure I'm equipping my bow. I'm going to go over here and close the door. Now, one of my goals here will be to try and protect my bees. We've got lots of honey in there. I'd like not to lose that. In fact, go ahead and collect that just in case the beehives get broken. You can always rebuild those, but I don't want to lose that honey. And you know what would be really useful for fighting these bears would be a place to stand on. Something that they couldn't knock down. Fortunately, any building I made of wood would not be very suitable for that. So it's something we'll have to think about. I could raise the terrain. I kind of prefer not to do that. It would make a kind of an ugly spot in the terrain. So let's see how we can do. Hopefully our bow skill has improved since the last time, and maybe we'll do a little better. Anyway, let's get started with the bear. Here we go. Remember, the goal here is to try and keep him on fire as much as possible while staying out of his way. Well, got half of that right. We'll even try a little tiny bit. Well, they're running quicker. Try a little tiny bit of, oh dear, no stamina. Of melee combat with the bear. A little risky. I could die, and I could die doing this too. In fact, if I don't straighten up here, I'm going to die pretty quick. Let's see what happens if we go down through here. I have a little trouble with this terrain. One thing that happened is while I was gathering resources, I cleared out a lot of the rocks of the area around the cabin, including the rocks that I used during the last fights to dodge away from the bear. That might have been a little short-sighted. Oh dear. Oh, now the bear's running away. I mentioned before, they do that. He's trying to come back around, isn't he? Oh wait, no, he's just leaving. Get out of the sneak. There's a rock I might be able to climb up on. Where do you go? Oh, hello. Get up on this rock. I'll need some stamina. Okay. Now, can he get me up here? Let's find out. Get the tree. Knock the tree down. Landed on top of himself. Oh, no. No. Dang. That didn't work at all. I'm in trouble. Okay. Gotta wait for my health to recover. Gotta protect my house if I can. Get back on that rock. Still there. Keep it on fire. Oh, Grey Dwarf, of course. This rock doesn't have a good standing point. Here, you see, these guys, just nothing but trouble. Stay up here. Take your time. Where'd the bear go? Long shot. Let's see. Start to heal if I don't get some damage on me soon. Go. Stuck behind the house. Okay, here we go. Hey, come. Come on, buddy. Battle here. Stick with me. Here we go. Here. Oh, there you are. Oh, sorry, bear. Sorry, bees. Shoot you. See, this is all interconnected. I need more stamina. For that, I need better food. For that, I need a way to cook that food. It requires some metal. But I can't get the metal until I can get the smelter. Can't get the smelter. Well, I can find some things in the... Oh, dear. In the Black Forest that I don't currently have. Oh, get up there. There we go. Let's see. No tree to knock down on me this time. Because you hit me directly. Oh. Can't really climb the stone. Maybe leap at me. Right. This is a little better. Watch my stamina. Eat. See how fast he's taking damage now. Continually shooting arrows into him, keeping those fire damage ticks going. right. Let's see what he dropped. Yeah. Hide, the paw, the meat. I'll clean up this wood here. Okay, you can see that in the area around the cabin, cut down a great many trees and cleared it out. Also broke up quite a few rocks there to get the stone out of it, and generally to leave a clear area around so that I have good visibility in all directions. Damage one of these beehives. Let's fix that up. Things have given me all of this materials here. Bear meat. Be able to plant those seeds. So let's go over here. Always fix your gear. And find the other. There's the claws. There's the hide. And I happen to know I will also need. Hold on. Yes, I'll need some blueberries. So let's see what we can make with this. We could make the patterns of the bear. That requires 5 hide and 2 bear claws. So I can make that. Make the loincloth is also 5 hide. I have enough blueberries and enough hide for both and enough claws. Yes, I can make both of these items. And let's see what they're going to give me. The pattern of the bear, which is the upper body armor, that's worth 7. My current armor is worth 2. That's a big increase. It's 5 points of armor increase. And then the lower piece is also worth 7. And my current armor is 2. So this would give me 10 points of increased armor. Let's go ahead and do this. Got the patterns of the bear. Loincloth of the bear. And I'm going to stick them into positions. I have specific positions in my inventory for each item I wear. This is all based on experience. Again, there's no rule for this. You just put things where they make the most sense to you. And then when I equip those, and I will also temporarily take off my other armor pieces so you can better see how this looks. All right, let's zoom in a bit, get myself in the fire. Actually, let's try this a different way. So high up. There we go. Now you can see it. So you can see that the upper body armor mostly consists of blue paint and this little necklace and not much else. It's kind of amusing. Oh, I have an armband. Well, that's obviously what's giving me all that armor protection. It's the armband. Then the loincloth is, well, it's a loincloth. Actually, maybe here. Yeah, that's better. So you can see that it has some foot things with some lovely claws. That's one of the best parts of the outfit. And it has a loincloth and blue paint on my body. So it's very, I don't call it primitive or barbaric, but I think it's a great looking armor set. And it actually gives pretty good armor. My armor is now 14, when just minutes ago it was merely 7. So I've doubled my armor, and if I put on the other 2 pieces here, I'm up to 17. So that's pretty cool. I am not going to get rid of the old armor. Let's see here. I'm going to store it away. Always good to have some spare armor lying around. I still have some stuff. Let's see. Can I make the paws of the bear? All right, that takes 2 claws, 2 bear hide, and some leather scraps. Hello? Oh, was that like a drive-by? Just ran by through a rock and left? Is that it? Come back. Come on. Anyway, to make I need another bear paw, so I need to get another bear, and I need some leather scraps. Okay, I'll be able to make those soon. I'll keep our eyes open for more bears out here. But for the moment, I've made a big increase in my armor, which is going to be very helpful. Now, let's see. There are some other aspects to this armor you should be aware of. If you get all 3 parts of the armor, which includes the headpiece, you get the Berserk effect. This increases your damage and your health and stamina regeneration, but it weakens you a little bit against damage types such as blunt, slash, and pierce. That's something to be aware of. You will take damage more easily, but you'll also recover more quickly. So, yeah, it can be very advantageous. All right. Great. And yes, this armor can be upgraded. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm already able to upgrade at least some of it. Do I want to do that, or do I want to hold that? Well, I should get enough hide from the next bear I kill to still make those claws. In the meantime, I can upgrade one of these pieces. Which one? Doesn't really matter. I'll do the loincloth. And it always unequips it when you upgrade something. And there you go. Now my armor's up to even better, 19. Great. Put the rest of this stuff away. Blueberries. Gonna have to keep my eye out for blueberries, because I used up a lot of them. Okay. Sleep through the night. In the morning, I'm going to set off to find, well, things. Consult the map here. Yep, there was my sad death from that great orc brute. I would normally erase those things from my map, which, by the way, you do by right-clicking on something. That will remove the marker. Let's see, is there any marker I want to remove? Not really. But you right-click out, and the marker goes away. For this playthrough, I'm going to keep them there, just as a record of all the times that I died. So, you can kind of see the darker color of the Black Forest as opposed to the lighter green color of the meadows. This area of Black Forest that's on this island that we're on isn't very big. There's a teeny tiny piece of Black Forest over here. Doesn't look like there's any Black Forest up there, but there is across the river in this section. We need to find more Black Forest if we're going to get the materials that we need. Now, there could be something out here across the water. We can see a tiny bit of the land there. We can see land here that is almost certainly Black Forest because it's Black Forest on this side. And there's probably some land down in this area here, but that would probably require a boat to get to. We actually can make a boat at this point, but let's see how far I can get with on land. Now I know that the slopes here are very, very steep, so crossing over there would be challenging. This is kind of wide. Maybe we will make a raft to get across there. Another possibility is that we could come up here and build a bridge. It doesn't need to be anything spectacular. It doesn't need to be a big tall bridge. Just a little footbridge to help us get across quickly. Be all that's required. So, that's something we can do. There's also something else we need to think about. Pretty soon we're going to start getting raids from the next boss. One of the earlier streams, we saw the raid that happened, Eikthyr. Since we defeated Eikthyr, that raid will no longer happen. But other raids will, because the next boss in line, one for the Black Forest, will start sending his minions after us. So, what do we do? Well, this next raid is going to be a lot more dangerous than the one we had from Eikthyr. And, in fact, it could easily overwhelm us. So what we would really like to have are defenses. Yeah, we've got a house with some walls, but enough of those guys come after us, and they're just going to tear right through that. So we might want to think about building something a little bit more expensive. Creatures over here, I'll bring them up. Always need this stuff at this time of the game. Give you a quick idea of the types of defenses we could build. Then we'll head away. As long as we're not here, the raids will not come to us because the raids generally follow the player, player's places. So by leaving, we guarantee that no raid will come attack our house. Also, I got so much wood that there wasn't room in the chest, so I piled up a lot of it out here. You can make these piles of wood using the hammer, and it takes 50 wood for each one of these piles. Let's see. Puts us at 208. Carry 2 of them. There appears to be no. See, I'm carrying too much. So what I'm going to do, slip inside here. About half of that into storage there. Now I am under the maximum weight. Weapons. Let's head out. I can see the Black Forest there, so we'll probably start down somewhere around here. Build a bridge in that area. That away. By the way, to ping something on the map like that, I'm using the... Oh, I shouldn't be picking wood. I'm using the center mouse button, the mouse wheel, and clicking it down like a button. It will place that ping. And then you can see it out in the real world. Helpful in getting yourself set in the right direction. It's very easy to get turned around. Will not be hunting on this trip because I need to save as much of my weight capacity for building materials. But something really good shows up, like a bee or bones, I'll grab it. yes, we will eventually learn a way to travel across large spaces much more quickly. That's all tied into the materials we need to build our small. Virtually certain. Look at this gold. Yes. Oh. What do we have down here? Interesting. Group of gray doors down there. This is a little patch of black forest. Must be. The stone structure and gray doors. Yeah, there's a couple of fir trees behind there. Well, let's see. No. No, I'm going to leave that back. Oh, it came out to play. All right. Hold on. Kill the shaman first. Okay. Oh. More over there. Hey, buddy. Did you hear them calling you? Lead arrows are valuable. Money is valuable. Don't need stones at the moment. Yeah, let's go get this stuff up just over here. So let's find a good spot to throw a bridge across this river. Don't want it to be too wide, but I also don't want it to be too steep on either side. This looks okay. Yeah, go anywhere. So there's a lot of different ways you can get bridges across rivers, but we're gonna just kind of do the simplest possible method. First thing we're gonna need, of course, is a workbench. You can't build any structures without a workbench. And then I'm gonna start in building. Now there's a couple of different ways we can approach this. What I'm gonna do is start with flooring pieces, and this will establish the height. So I'll just sort of stick it in the ground here. Sticking another one there until it's all smoothed out. And I can connect that one and get out of the way. That one. And pretty soon I'm going to start running into support issues. If I get out here and hit that one, you see? So this one is blue. That means it's in direct contact with the ground and has the maximum support. This one is green, which means its support is a little bit less because it's leveraged out from that blue one. This one is yellow because its support is growing ever less. Support declines pretty rapidly when you're building horizontally. Not quite as bad when you're building vertically. So what I need is more supports out here. So I want to attach these poles underneath. Right now it's not going underneath like I want it to. So what you can do is rotate through various snap points using the keys. And I suppose you wonder what those keys are. I'm going to figure that out for you. Oops. Not mean to do that. Hang on just a second. Nope. That's not what I was trying to do. So I've now changed the snapping to the top. The point of these snap points are that the top it's referring to is the top of the piece I'm placing, not the top of the piece I'm attaching it to. So if it attaches to the top, this piece, then it goes underneath it. And if you do it wrong, it goes into some mysterious spot. No one will ever see it again. Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. Up. Now let's check this one. So this one is blue because it attaches to the ground, but this one is green because it doesn't. So if I kind of point at that one, it's a little hard to see under the water there, but now the bottom of this is touching the ground and it's all good blue. I'll just keep going and building these pieces, making sure that they're either blue or I attach another piece underneath it to get a better support. Okay. So now I can keep on building more of the bridge out here. Now this one, change the snapping to the corner and get it to go out that way. And you see now it's turned red. That means the next one probably won't attach. It will break. There. So once again, I'm going to have to come out here and do the holes. Top. Yeah. Now at some point, I'm going to have a problem because I'm going to try to build while I'm standing in the water, and I can't do that. Let's see if I can get on top of this. There we go. Yeah, it will unequip your hammer if you're standing in the water, but by standing on something that keeps me out of the water, I'm okay. Can't do that. What you can do is build some structures, even down under the water, like this. That gives me a platform to stand on so I don't sink into the water while I build this other thing over here. Trying to just see down below that I'm putting the second piece underneath the first one. In this case, even a third piece. Oh, look at that, I'm already out of wood. First of all, let me go pick up this wood. We'll cut some more. Oh, there's some tin here. Let's see. Quickly even these small trees go down in a single blow. An indicator that my woodcutting skill has improved, that I can break these trees in a single blow. another use for the center mouse button. I'm pressing that down to hit secondary attack for this weapon, which allows me to chop downwards. Food is flashing. I need to eat something. Let's see how far I get with this. Now, what I probably want to do, actually, is break this, because I'm going to quickly, oops, what happened to wait? I'm going to quickly run out of range of the workbench. So what I'm going to do is come along here and build it out on the bridge itself. That will allow me to continue. See if I continue on. Okay. Okay. Just find the right corner. Gonna stand? Yeah, I think it will. And of course, it's getting dark. It would do that, wouldn't it? Well, problem is I can't see what I'm doing. It's gotten too dark. So let's come over here. And we'll go to this. Yeah. I'm going to need some stone. That should probably do. Stone in here. There it is. Okay. I'll toss down a campfire here. And are there any gaps in the roof? Looks like it. So I will toss down the workbench here. Do a few repairs. Fix the roof a piece. Oh. Now, don't do that. Bed. Shelter. There we go. Sleep. Also use this. Prepare my tools. Lightening up pretty quick here. We'll see what's going on. Oh. Freakers have respawned. Starboard door has respawned. Not to be taken lightly. At some point, I'll probably want to get across to the other side. There's kind of a trick with building where you can very, very quickly build a lot of pieces in a hurry. Still cannot see what I'm doing down here. Usually, oh, I hope I get it up the top. I got that up there. Ah, I saw that one turn green. Good, good. Well, looky there. A bear. We were looking for one of those. Hey, Mr. Bear, we'll be able to see you soon. Okay, good. Can I get it out there? Just do it. It's red. Just out of reach. Yeah. See how it did? Oh, no, that didn't work. I didn't get it in the right spot. Did that work? No. No, I need to extend this this platform out a bit more. The problem I'm going to have there, is it doesn't have any better support. Water and grab that. What I could do. Maybe build it along this side. Something like this. And it will attach to the same supports that it's build. It's getting away. Oh, and it's raining. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Bridges aren't the easiest thing in the world. Oh, I don't have very many fire arrows. You know what? Let me switch here. Now it's made it too dark to see again. Oh boy. Tell you what. I'm waiting for that to catch up. Try to fill that one in. No. Yeah, I think I see what the problem is. It needs two pieces underneath it, and I'm not able to get the third one in fast enough. That's a problem. Let me finish this one up. Okay, that's better. That's supported. So now, go back and go to this piece. Try again with this one. I have more time on it because well, that's not right at all. Because the support that's coming from here. Ah, I almost see it there. wood out of the way. There, oh, there, I had it for a second. Well, gracious. Alright, so here's the problem we're going to run into. It's there. Did that do it? Yes. See how it's turned green now? Okay. So the problem we're going to have here is when we get across there, finish the other end of this, that bear is going to be right there. And he will not just stand by while I finish my bridge. And I don't really have enough fire arrows quite yet. So this is a problem. Oh, but wait. 2 feathers. Doesn't work. Here. Flint. Black forest. Might be just enough. Stick up chest in here. There's some necessary stuff. I really don't want to fight this bear in the rain. It's already a tough stamina fight. The other thing I need is more feathers to make arrows. Let's see what we can find here. wood after all this is said and done. That's much better. A bit more wood would make it. Kind of demonstrates how even when you get caught out in the wilderness, you can sort of bootstrap yourself with some pretty effective tools and weapons. Just remember all your basic materials. Do pretty well. Take your reservation. Hut. The other things. That. Suddenly have almost. I suddenly have more than 100 fire arrows. Ready to battle another bear. Stop raining. Let's see if I can sleep. Oh, yes. Okay. Chimney doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to keep the rain off. Let the smoke out. Takes. Not much. Talk to something there a little bit better. Keep burning. No. Okay. A little bit more protection. Go. Okay. I'm wet. Stand next to the fire and soon be not wet. I am not wet. And I can see. This is one of the best ways to evade some rainfall is you sleep for the next day. Usually the weather changes. Fancier and fancier. Okay. A little bit of rested state. Got a good supply of food. Got a supply of fire arrows. Some creature has broken my workbench. We'll do that. I have a steep hill on which to fight a bear. What could go wrong? this is probably a good time to explore the possibilities of building myself a place to fight from. So for this, I'm going to need some stone. Not a ton, but some. Also going to need a workbench. And then, right down here by the edge of the water, I'm going to use my hoe, and I'm going to use this function of it, raise ground. Raise ground. Each time I perform this, it's going to lift the ground up here a small amount, and it consumes 2 stone. You need to have a hoe, a workbench in range, and a supply of stone. So, there. Let's raise it up a little bit. I stand right in the middle of the spot. Do it again, it goes a little more. A little more. A little more. A little more. Now, made myself a nice little tower here. Too high for the bear to reach. Next thing I want to do is level off the top. This makes it much easier for me to stand there. And I get this lovely little space. Now I switch to my bow, verify that I'm using fire arrows. Fight begins. I can hit him. Hitting him into the water won't do very much because the water puts the fire out right away, but not to worry. Here he comes. Hopefully he won't bust up my bridge very much. You will see, he can't get me here, so he'll smash my bench. That's fine, I don't need it anymore. This can be a very effective way to defend yourself from enemies, even if you're out and carrying the stone, you get that bench down. You can very quickly raise one of these. Some practice. Be pretty. Well, now I feel dumb. I thought you couldn't reach me up there, buddy. Can I jump up there? Probably not. It's still that high. Oh boy. Needed to raise it one more notch. Let's see. Get my stamina up. Let's see what I can do. Hey, look at that. I will stand on the far side of him. So hopefully he can't do that again. Maybe I'll stand up. Yep, there. It's funny because I was standing on top of a much smaller rock and he never touched me. Maybe this bear's got long arms. I don't know. Yeah, see how he lifted himself up there? That's what I gotta watch for. Let's keep him on fire. Stay on the far side. Don't fall off the rock. By the way, terrain is indestructible by most of the creatures in the game. Very late in the game, you're the one that can damage terrain, but by then you'll have other ways of defending yourself. Ah, he's in the water. The fire won't work very well. What I could do is switch to the pierce arrow. They don't do as much damage, but it does something. as a estimate to my great battle. We get something. Those interruptions. I'd be very upset. That tree get out there on the water. It is possible to get trees out of the water. It's a little doing. Swim out. Hopefully with some stamina. Just start swimming in and then start walking. Run. Push them in. Come on. Stop. There it is. All right. Finally get back to the business at hand. Okay, so now we've reached a point where it's going to be very difficult to continue this side. So I'm going to jump across over here and build it from this angle. Hopefully the workbench is still in range. Yep. Get just a little closer. Nope, I'm going to need a little more wood. Some more space. Oh dear. Always interruptions. Again. thing I can see is that I didn't actually build those poles correctly. See them properly. Fix that. Yes, that looks much better. So, that. Now, how far we'll be able to go? Will that stand? Maybe. Let's see if we can get some poles under it. That's standing. Good. Now I should be able to go on in. Get it to connect to the ground on the other side, like that. That provides major support. I can finish the poles. Pretty much at that point, that is a bridge. It's blue, it's touching the ground. Yes. Interesting that wood floats, but resin doesn't. Not too surprising. Stones don't float. Now, what I can do at this point, some of this stuff, I don't need it anymore, is I can place workbenches either end of the bridge. To do this, let's make little extensions on the side. Place the workbench on there. Trying to get them as close to the end of the bridge as I can. Okay. Do the same thing over here. And the purpose of this is that these bridges will suppress spawns in the area, so if you look at the area of circle that they draw, spawns are being so if you look at this circle that this bench draws out there, spawns are being suppressed everywhere inside that circle. And you see, then I look at the circle of this one and everywhere inside that circle. And you can see that they overlap in the middle, right there. And that means that everything on the bridge and some distance off the end of it, there will be no creatures spawning. This is handy because what you want to do is cross the bridge without having creatures getting in your way. There. We have a crude but very effective bridge with one missing pole. Oh well, won't really make a difference. And it only took, what, 2.5, 3 game days? No problem. Okay. Now, let's clean up and get ready to do the thing which we actually came here to do. You know, explore. Don't really need to bring in that. I will take some wood. Leave most of this behind. I'm going to leave the bear meat. The wood. I'll keep these two on me, mostly because they're valuable if I'm not able to get back here anytime soon. I want to be able to bring these home. Oh. Okay. Let's go. That black forest on the other side there. First, it would be smart. Bridge. Maybe you should do that with some dots in a row. That. Don't put it. This is it. Maybe go already. Can't be true, is it? Might be. Let's try and sleep and see what happens. Yeah, that's west, so sun's going down. Ugh. Well, that won't help. Foggy. Ooh, there's a 2-star Great Dwarf. Oh, bright blue. Yeah. They drop lots of stuff. Look at all that. Yeah. Just leaving it behind and don't leave it. There's 3 spawned over here. I think there's another one there. Maybe not. And this guy will attack the bench. He has to know. So let's see what we've got over here. See some black forest trees this way. Yes. Just a tiny little patch. More ahead. As it's showing on the map, the darker area that looks like black forest to me. Yes, yes it is. Now, for big, clumsy creatures, bears can be stunningly quiet. The same is also true of trolls. And if you miss like this, they can just be on you before you know it. Stay alert. And don't let the rain bother you. So here's one of the things we like to get out of the black forest, some thistle. That's good. Keep our eyes open for blueberries, carrot seeds if we see them. Mostly, we're looking for other stuff. Listen for ravens to call. Gracious. Still looking at all these dome-shaped stones. Someday we'll find the one we want. Could this be it? It is. It's a little hard to see in the rain, but finally we have found our first copper deposit. You can see the little bright bands of copper showing through. And this is really what we came for to the Black Forest, copper. You have tin. This will give us copper. Copper plus tin will give us bronze, which is the thing that will really let us make stuff. So I'm going to mark this spot. I use Cu, that's the chemical name for copper. its Latin name. And we'll look for more. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Oh, I thought this was better. Some more tin down here. Don't usually mark tin. There tend to be too many nodes just hanging out. Sometimes I'll put a mark like start on this place on the coast, but usually it's pretty much anywhere along the coast there's going to be some. Good. Yeah, this is already looking like a much larger section of Black Forest. So hopefully, when we're over here, find the other key thing we're looking for. Yeah, hopefully we'll have some inventory space to make use of it. Interesting. Okay, this is another copper deposit. You see that stone tower over there? There's some gray doors outside of it. There's something red glowing. So that's very interesting. Let's see about taking these guys out. Where is them? Right in the head. Star. So, you may remember the Vegdaseer that we saw at the starting point when we first spawned in. It said Vegdaseer for Eikthyr. This one says Vegdaseer the Elder. Elder is the boss for the Black Forest, so we'll access this. There's a marker on our map. Where is it? Okay, it's a little bit of a ways away down to the south. We are currently here, and there's the Elder down there. Now we know one place that we can go find the Elder. I believe I previously mentioned that the bosses further into the game have multiple locations. I'm going to stop collecting resin here. It's not that necessary for me. There's actually something else interesting here. You see these this little tool and this barrel out front here. I'm going to take my axe. I'm going to smash them up. Okay. So what did I get? Well, I got some scraps and some resin. There's some other things out here. Okay. So I picked up one whole piece of fine wood. This is a new type of wood. We've already seen regular wood, some core wood. This is fine wood. This is the type of wood that's dropped by those two hard trees like birch trees, oak trees. And It's used to make better furniture and numerous other things, including boats. And then this is coal, or really charcoal. And this is used in the smelter to smelt metals. Um, there's a couple different ways you can get coal. I'm actually going to leave this behind because we can make coal pretty easily once we get some of the other things. You know what? I'm going to leave the wood behind too. I'm a little worried about my spaces. So let's switch to tool around here. Ooh, okay, there's another stone tower. Now these ruins can be occupied by a number of different things. It's usually going to be grey dwarves or skeletons. I'll only be hearing skeletons by now, so it won't be grey dwarves. Might even be empty. Hard to say. Inside. Nobody. Might be a chest in here. Let's go take a look. Nope. No chest. Okay. Just an empty ruin. Those can be useful places to build. Ravens, but it's for that tower. Don't feel rested anymore. Yeah, didn't have a good rested state in that temporary cabin. Okay. Is this the same room we were just at? Yeah. Yep. Looks like we might be at the edge of the road. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we can find. I guess it slows down. Troll. Not really looking for a troll right now. Just leave the area. Okay, he doesn't have a log. We could potentially take him down. Don't like this slope though. Not a good place to fight him. Has he spotted us? I think he has. Let's clear the area. Oh. Now some people, I can get the troll come and smash up copper veins for them. Yeah, that's great. You can do it. A little risky. Has he lost interest? I think so. Ooh, forgot to mark the last little patch of blueberries. That's pretty good. So, here. Still over there. Yep, I'm gonna keep down here. Come a day we'll take down trolls as easily as boars. Always not that time. Spot. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll turn it facing this direction. Mark this over here. Okay. I usually like to stand on top in the middle of the mark, but you know, take what you can get. This looks like a narrow strip of black forest. Usually black forest comes in some bigger chunks. I'm disappointed by this. This'll I'm not going to mine this copper, especially not with a troll right over there. We may go back and mine one of the other ones back along the coast that we found before. Trolls do like to show up when you're mining copper, as well as every grey dwarf for miles around. Ooh, look at all this. Blueberries. And thistle. Is here a bear? Sounds are really important in this game. It's important to listen carefully. Yeah, that's a bear. Snuffle, snuffle. Where is it? Enough arrows for a bear right now? I don't know. Any wood though. Any stone. Collecting some stone. Good natural thing to stand on, like that big rock over there. There's the bear. There it is. Oh, I thought that was a rock down there. Okay. Hello. Fortunately, I don't think he is a one-star bear. They are very dangerous. The noise of fighting the bear will quite often bring the troll running, which makes everything more interesting. Certainly not using pickaxe to chop here. Get away from this far away. Okay, that's enough for the workbench. Stone. Love how I talk quietly when doing this, as if the bear could hear my voice. Using wood. And of course, night is coming on. No shelter. and no rested state. What could go wrong? Let's find a spot. Oh crap. Too late. He spotted me. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, you're on fire. Stamina. Get on the stone. Get on the stone. Yeah, alright. So watch it. You may be able to reach me up here. A lot of arrows, so I want to try to make every single one of them count. Keep an eye out for trolls. Ah! Damn it! How did he get up there? Oh boy, this is bad. Ah! This is the problem with these stones. They're uneven on the top and they're hard to stay on top of. Find just that right spot, and then when you jump, you tend to fall off. Well, is he stuck up there? Wait, that could be just as good. Just a little. Moment, he seems stuck up there. Probably change. This is the effect of not being rested. Let it recover. What? I'm going to hit the... This will help a little bit. Not with the air, not with the shooting the bow, but with the jumping and running parts. I gotta watch my time. Okay, it's actually going really well. You really did get stuck up there. Look at that. Over 30 arrows left. Good thought. Now, be able to pick all this stuff up. Bear me, no, let's get rid of the stone. Yeah. Nighttime in the Black Forest. Probably need to go. Troll might still be down by the coast. The Grey Dwarf galore. Oh, it's up there. Well, quickly. Okay. Let's see here. We want to go up. Look, berries. Thistle. Good stuff. And I just basically try to dodge these guys. Well, basically. Hello. Thistle here. It's a lot easier to find a thistle at night because obviously it glows. Ooh, that sounded like another bear. I have this sound. It's a little hard to describe. It's sort of the puffing, snuffling sound. Sounds a lot like a bear. Hey, these guys. There's the shaman. I know you had a shaman. Where is it? Okay. Remember, try to come at them from the side and to dodge the poison, like there. So, none of the bears that I've battled so far has dropped a trophy. Fortunately, those trophies are quite rare, and you need one to make the headpiece. Keep trying. Bridge? Oh god, there's the bear. Thought maybe that spot would be suppressed. In trouble now. No stamina. Don't run me. If I draw him to the bridge, he may just smash it. It's too hard to build to let that happen. Let's see if I can lose this guy. Can I do it? Probably not. Let's see. Sneak. Lose me? Doesn't look like it. So when you're sneaking, that symbol in the middle of the screen kind of tells you what's going on. Right now it looks like sort of a half-closed eye. That means he doesn't see me at the moment. If it fully opens, see now it's a fully closed eye. He doesn't see me at all. He's lost me. If it was an all the way opened eye, that means he sees me and I'm in trouble. Let's start hunting around though. Let's see. Sleep. Cool. Well, I'm having trouble building a bridge. I'd have to swim across the river. Slip down here and say, ooh, I didn't walk on that. Okay, full stamina. Yeah. I may need to go put some more suppression together on that bridge. Try and prevent that. Okay. Oh. Look, one of my workbenches has been torn down. Yep. fast attacks. Ooh. Allow you to do a lot of damage in a hurry, even though each individual attack might not be so devastating. Ah, you got me. And I'm out of stamina. Shoot. See, you have to hit this guy fast, because otherwise he just heals. Get some stamina back. Some stamina. Just gotta dodge him. Okay, here we go. There. Consider my choices here. Alright. Let's head back in here and get some rested state at the very least. Go. A lot. Okay. There are things you can do to protect the workbench. Put them inside structures. Will definitely help keep the creatures from breaking. Let's see what happens. Go. That will protect it quite a bit. Same thing over here. Let's see. To extend this down more. Oh. Not right to the workbench. Right. Alright. Oh crap. Came back. Oh dear. You gonna come across here? Fine, fine, fine. Get up on my hide here. Yep. There you go. Come on. Ah. Not on the right arrow either. I think that, you know, these guys would have some fear of fire. No, they don't. Yeah. God's sake. Have wood? Yes. Time? I don't know. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh. Did I hit you? can. It'd be worth it if he drops a trophy. Dude, just built that. Come on. God! Stop smashing my bridge. Just move the whole thing. This is so stand there, you're gonna get killed. Break my bridge, but you're gonna get killed. Yep, there it goes. This is the kind of thing that drives you to improve your materials all throughout the game. Building bridges in stone. Yes. Creatures can still damage them. It just takes a lot longer. Oh yeah, making you mad now, huh? Figured out where your pain was coming from. You don't do that thing that the other one did. Oh, that ladder. Yep, got that. Get off my bridge. Not a fair bridge. Still wet, so I'm not switching to fire arrows yet. Sides of this are a little too steep for him, I hope. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, great. Well, just this task first of all. Then Hitting, right? Grab the stone. Yeah. Bear appeared somewhere up here. Say like this. So what I'm going to do is place down a campfire. Campfires can do the same creature suppression that workbenches do, even when they're not lit. So this should hopefully keep the bear popping up over here. Right. Meadows up there, so let's a little further along here. Just create a band of suppression in this area. Typically, creatures will not attack those campfires, especially if the fire goes out. Not guaranteed, but mostly they will. I think the bridge is about to fall down, so I won't necessarily have to replace those supports. Okay. Wow, that was unnecessarily exciting. Good news is, quite a bit of bear materials. Probably upgrade that over. Yeah, all the stuff I got here. Take home. Take the fine wood, even though it's just one piece. Money. Dwarf eyes, bear meat for sure. I need to bring in any wood. Yeah. Do. So here. That away. Over there. So we set out today to discover the things we need to smelt metal. We did find copper. One of the things we need. We found virtually nothing else related to that process that we wanted to have. On the other hand, get some food. Food would be cool. On the other hand, did defeat a bunch of bears. Make some cool bear armor. And we'll soon be upgrading it to make it even cooler bear armor. Oh. Not too bad. We got a bridge across the river after a long struggle. That was okay. So I wanted to end up here talking a little bit about Val-Con. In exactly 1 week from today, on Saturday, April 11th, in the morning, there's going to be a stream that's available on Val-Con YouTube and Twitch channels. And that will be the opening stream for Hype Week. During Hype Week, several server hosts who have publicly available Val-Con, Valheim worlds, will open those up and allow any member of the public who wants to come and join their server, play Valheim. Many of those servers have some really cool mods and amazing customized worlds, stuff you just have to see to believe. It's awesome. But we're also going to have one pure play vanilla world, no modifications, no custom changes, just Valheim out of the box. And if that's what interests you, I will be hosting that world. It's going to be called Vanillaheim, and we will be part of the Hype Week. During Hype Week, members of the public can come and join our servers, log on and play the game. And we will be streaming from those servers on multiple occasions to show you what's going on, get you interested in it. And then about a week after that, on Friday, April 17th, will be the start of the actual Val-Con virtual convention. You can find out more information about all these things by logging on to valcon.org. That's VAL-CON.org. It's shown at the top of my screen on that little graphic. And you go to that website and you'll find links there that will tell you all about Val-Con, how you can join, what's available for you. You have a link there to get some cool merchandise, which helps to fund the con and let us grow towards our eventual goal of maybe someday having an in-person convention. Wouldn't that be neat? So I encourage everybody to go to val-con.org, check it out, find out about Hype Week, find out about what's going on with the regular convention, get yourself some tickets to access some of the Val-Con worlds. You won't need tickets for the Hype Week servers, but you will need tickets for the convention servers. Those tickets are absolutely free. We're just using the tickets so that we can make sure we're tracking all of the people who are joining us, and we know what's popular and what isn't, and all that sort of thing, so we know how to continue it next year. We'd love to see you there, and I would love to see you joining me on the Vanillaheim server. It will not be this world that you see here. It's a different world seed, but same basic idea. Playing vanilla Valheim, character progression, building up your character, fighting the bosses, doing all the regular Valheim things. If you're brand new to Valheim, it would be a great place to come and join, because there's going to be some veteran players on the server, including myself, who can guide you through the process, and you can learn all the tricks and techniques that you need to learn to be successful at this game. Valheim's one of the best survival crafting games out there in so many ways. I'll be talking a little bit more about that in subsequent streams and during the days of the Hype Week, so tune into my streams. At the moment, my schedule is streams at 10 a.m. every day. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming Monday through Friday next week, leading into the Hype Week. During Hype Week, I'll have additional streams. I'll talk about a schedule of what those will be later on. And hopefully, one of those will match up to a time that you're available to watch, or you can always watch them later, watch the VOD on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for joining me today, and I had a great time and fighting bears, but not so much finding the metal smelting stuff. Oh, I did want to go ahead and see if I could upgrade my armor here. Put some of these things away. Let's see. The new setup. I'm still learning where I'm putting everything. Okay. Oh, I might need blueberries. Put those there. Don't need feathers. Don't need the money. Where's the money? Oh, that's where the money goes. Those go there. And now let's see what we can do. So we already have the patterns and the loincloth, so let's see what we can upgrade. All right, we can upgrade the patterns. That takes 2 of that. Ah, it's going to take a level 4 workbench to upgrade these any further, which we can't do yet because we're missing the thing that's going to be going in right here. Still, we've got our armor up to 21, which is pretty darn good for this stage of the game. Is there anything else we can upgrade? Wood shield is at max. Flint knife needs level 4. Needs bones. Do we have any bones? 3 bones. No, we're gonna need more than that. Let's see. Hammer is at max. Club needs bones. Cape needs bones. Crude bow needs level 4. And the flint axe needs level 4. So nope, we maxed everything out for the moment. Gotta go and solve our metal problem. Gotta find that thing we're looking for, which will give you a little hint. It's a dungeon. So, thank you all for joining me again. I will hopefully see you for my next stream on Monday at 10 a.m. Oh, by the way, the times I gave, 10 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time in the U.S. It's, I believe, about, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 15 UTC. So, all my streams starting from Monday through Friday next week will be at 15 UTC. Hopefully you can join me then. Thank you so much.